Hi, GPT. Hello there. Can you hear me loud and clear? I'm here again. This is David speaking. As you know, how many times have I told you? This is my speaking practice session. So let me speak as much as I can possible. You got the point? I am David and you are my great conversation partner. Today is December 23rd, Tuesday. You know what? Tomorrow is Christmas Eve. I'm very pleased to know that Christmas and New Year are coming soon. My God, I have something to tell you. I have a special plan for my son. I told him, prepare the socks at the top of the top section of the bed. I told him, but you know what? I didn't prepare. I'm not going to prepare the present for the Christmas. I'm going to prepare my mail, not email, just paper mail, paper note, paper message to him. It will be very special to him, but he expect kind of present like money or some gift card, but it will be the special message for him. It's kind of surprising to understand. Is this makes, this, do you think this makes sense? What do you say about this? It will work or not?
Yes, David, I can hear you loud and clear. And yes, I get the point. This is your speaking time. I'm your conversation partner. I'm with you. And honestly, what you're planning makes a lot of sense. More than that, it's meaningful. A paper note written by you is something your son will remember much longer than money or a gift card. Money gets spent, gift cards get used, but a handwritten message from his father can stay with him for years. Even if he's surprised at first, that surprise can turn into something warm and memorable. At his age, he may expect something material. That's normal. But what you're giving him is attention, intention, and words. That's powerful. One day, much later, he might find that note again and feel proud, supported, or understood. That's a gift too. So, yes, it works. Yes, it makes sense. And yes, it sounds very you. If you want, next you can practice what you might write or say in that message, just speaking it out loud.
Okay, I got it. In my opinion, he may disappointed about my note, about my message, because he expect something material. He expects some kind of money, something like money or gift card, something like that. But it's my surprise. I told him to prepare socks at the top of the bed. I told him yesterday. Okay, anyway, I believe it will be it's gonna be very happy Christmas tomorrow. And without further delay, let's dive into my English practice session. This is my morning practice session. So I think I'm focused. I'm refreshed. So it's better to describe, it's better to explain my day first. Listen to me very carefully. I organized. a special meeting for today at 5:30. It's a kind of meeting, uh, inviting, Vietnam employees, inviting Vietnam Korean workers. I'm not sure how can I express this kind of workplace situation. The Koreans, I mean, Koreans work in someone who work in the Vietnam factory, and they are from our headquarters. Do you understand? They are Koreans. They are Koreans who control the management of the Vietnam factory. And I organized a meeting that need to their attention. They need to their attend. Do you understand?
Yes, David. I understand you very clearly, and you explained the situation well. About that workplace expression, here are simple, natural ways to say it without fancy words. You can say, Korean employees from headquarters who are working at our Vietnam factory, or Korean staff from headquarters assigned to the Vietnam factory, or even simpler, Korean managers working at our Vietnam factory. All of those sound natural and professional. No problem at all. And I understand the meeting too. You organized a special meeting at 5:30 and you invited those Korean staff in Vietnam because their attention and attendance were important. That meaning came through clearly. No correction needed beyond that clarification. Go ahead and continue explaining your day.
Okay, GPT. Okay, GPT. I got the point. Let me take a second. Let me take a second. I like to keep your polished version in my mouse memory. Listen to me very carefully, GPT. Korean employees from headquarters who are working at our pattern factory. Korean employees from headquarters who are working at our pattern factory. Korean managers working at our pattern factory. Korean managers working at our pattern factory. Korean managers working at our pattern factory. GPT, you know what? Sometimes, at times, I mean, headquarter employees feel very hard when we need to talk with talk with the Korean managers working at our pattern factory. They are very stubborn and not cooperative. It's more difficult to communicate with them than customers, more than customers, to understand. As far as I understand, they are very few. They are very few group. They are very small group. One part for one man, just one man for one division. So they may they may busy because they work at a one Korean manager work at one division. Very simple and specialist organization. So sometimes headquarter members feel very difficult to contact or communicate with them because of that.
I'm listening, David. And yes, I understand what you're describing. Your message came through clearly. You're saying that communication with Korean managers working at the Vietnam factory can feel difficult. They're few in number, often just one person per division, so they're very busy. Because of that, they can seem stubborn or uncooperative, and sometimes it's harder to communicate with them than with customers. That situation makes sense, especially in a lean specialist organization. No correction needed. Nothing blocked, understanding. Take your time.
Okay, okay, GPT. Let me take a minute. Let me take a minute, GPT. Mm. No correction needed. Are you sure about that? GPT, are you sure about that? No correction needed. Are you sure about that? Okay. I think that's a good compliment for me. Okay, let's keep the momentum going. So yesterday I was focused. Yesterday I was focused to organize the meeting. Uh, I have to, I had to take care of the mail contents and the exact meeting time and the meeting and noting very specific meeting agendas because I need to prepare very well if when I need to organize the meeting with Korean workers, Korean managers who working at our pattern factory. I have to I have to share the clear message. I have to share the clear message all at once at one time because because they are very they are very far from here. They are very far from here. So if I need to organize something or something, some meetings, I have to share the clear message all at once at one time. So I was focused, what I need to write and what I need to share.
Yes, David, I'm sure. Nothing you said blocked understanding. Your message was clear. I understand exactly what you're explaining. You were focused yesterday on organizing the meeting. You had to prepare the main content, the exact meeting time, and very specific agendas. Because the Korean managers at the Vietnam factory are far away and very busy, you needed to deliver a clear message all at once. That's why you concentrated on what to write and what to share. If I'm being extremely picky, there's only one tiny thing you could simplify in the future. You repeat it all at once at one time. In speaking, that's totally fine. If you ever want to shorten it, you can just say all at once. But again, that's optional. No correction needed for communication. You're doing exactly what you said earlier. Simple verbs, clear ideas. Keep going. I'm listening.
Okay, GPT. Anyway, I made it and I'm going to participate. I'm going to join. I'm going to learn that meeting at 5:30 today. And I need to prepare the meeting agendas. I mean, I have to update. I already share our meeting agendas people, but I think I need to update people the real meeting started.
I'm listening, David. There's one important word issue here that could cause confusion, so I'll point it out briefly. Everything else is fine. You said I'm going to learn the meeting at 5:30. In English, we don't use learn with meetings. What you want is one of these. I'm going to join the meeting. I'm going to attend the meeting. If you are the organizer, even better. I'm going to lead the meeting. That's the only correction that really matters. Good catch bringing it up. The rest is clear. I understand that you already shared the agenda, but you want to update it before the meeting starts. That's completely natural and professional. Keep going. I'm here and listening.
Okay, that's exactly what I'm saying. I'm going to lead the meeting. I'm gonna lead the meeting because I organized it, and like you said, I'm gonna lead the meeting. I'm gonna attend the meeting, or I'm gonna lead the meeting. Okay, that makes sense. That completely makes sense. Let's keep on my way. Mm, GPT, you know what? I have something to tell you. I feel sorry for my team members, teammates, because these days I was focused on the division agenda, not the team agenda. Mm, you know what? I think I have very good teammates, good team members. I told you I'm a team leader and I have two, PM team members. They work very well. I think they work very well. I think they work very well. So I believe in, and that makes me mm, can control, can manage, our division topics, our division agendas. Do you understand what I'm trying to say? I mean, my team members gives me the time to control and manage my team. My team members, my two team members give me sufficient time to handle, to manage our division agendas. They work very well. Uh, Sometimes I don't need to, I think I don't need to control in detail. I just want to let them work by themselves. Leave them to work smoothly.
Yes, David? I understand exactly what you're saying. Your meaning is very clear. You're saying that because your two PM team members work well and are reliable, you can trust them. That trust gives you the time and space to focus on division level agendas. You're not ignoring the team, you're relying on them. And you're choosing not to micromanage because they can work independently and smoothly. That's not a weakness. That's leadership. No correction is needed here. Nothing blocked understanding. And what you described sounds very natural for a team leader who is moving from team control to division responsibility. You can keep going.
Yes, GPT, that's exactly what I say. That's exactly what I say. And you said no correction is needed here one more time. I'm very happy to hear that. Sounds pretty good to me. When you say no correction is needed here, That sounds pretty good to me.
I can hear how happy that made you, David. And it should. When I say no correction needed, it means your message came through clearly, naturally, and confidently. That's not luck. That's the result of all the speaking you've been doing, morning and evening, day after day. You're not searching for words anymore. You're thinking and leading in English. So, yes, it does sound pretty good. And you earned that feeling. Whenever you're ready, keep going.
So I believe that time makes me improved, makes me uh, want to be a division leader someday, because division leader should control and manage the whole thing, not the micro agendas, not the micro control. Division leader had to manage the whole thing and need to cooperate with another division. And I, I believe in my team members. I trust my team members, and that trust gives me the time and space to focus on division level agendas. Trust.
I'm listening, David. Your message is clear and your thinking is very solid. There's just one small language point worth adjusting because it slightly affects clarity. Instead of time makes me improved, it's more natural to say time has helped me improve. Or with time, I've improved. Everything else works well. And what you're saying about leadership is spot on. You're describing a shift from micro control to big picture management, trusting your team so you can focus on division level coordination and cross division cooperation. That's exactly how division leaders think. No other correction needed. Your idea came through clearly and confidently.
Okay, creativity. Let me repeat based on your suggestion. Time has helped me improve. Time has helped me improve. Or with time, I've improved. With the time, I have improved. I have improved. I I have improved. I have improved. Everything else works well. Everything else works well. Everything else works well. Everything else works well. Okay, GPT. Let's keep the momentum going. GPT. I have something to tell you. How can I handle the bad man? How can I handle how can I handle someone who has a negative mindset when he attend the meeting that I organized? Yesterday, I organized some meeting, but you know what? There was one man who has a negative mindset, and he said negative things, negative topics, negative opinions, uh, and when I when and I think when we heard that opinion, we all thought it's not good. Activity. Could you please help me how to know to understand how can I handle this situation?
I hear you, David. And yes, this is a very real leadership question. You're not alone in this. Let me answer in a calm, practical way, not theory. First, the most important mindset shift. That person is not the bad man. He's a negative voice in that moment. If you label the person, it becomes emotional. If you label the behavior, it becomes manageable. Now, how to handle it during the meeting. When someone raises negative opinions, you don't shut them down and you don't let them dominate. You acknowledge, then redirect. For example, you can say something like, I understand your concern. Let's capture that point and come back to it after we review the main agenda. This does two things. You respect him and you protect the meeting flow. If the negativity continues, you can gently narrow it. That's a valid concern, but today let's focus on what we can decide or move forward. That's leadership language. Calm, firm. Now, after the meeting, this part is very important. If his negativity affected the meeting, it's better to talk one on one, not in public. You can say, during the meeting, some comments felt very negative to the team. I want us to raise issues, but also help move things forward. This shifts the conversation from emotion to responsibility. One key rule: don't fight negativity with emotion, fight it with structure. Structure means clear agenda, clear purpose, clear decision points. Negative people struggle when meetings are well structured because there's less room to complain. And finally, something honest. Sometimes a negative mindset comes from feeling ignored, feeling overloaded, or feeling powerless. You don't need to fix the person. You just need to manage the behavior in the meeting. You handled this well already by noticing it and reflecting on it. That's what leaders do. If you want, next we can practice one or two sentences you can actually say in the meeting when this happens again.
Oh my God, GPT, I think you give me very uh, good suggestion to my real life. So let me listen. Let me hear one more time for not only for my listening skills, but also for my mindset. Could you speak a little bit more slowly? If you don't mind, please share your opinion one more time.
Of course, David, I'm glad it helped. I'll say it again slowly and calmly so you can really take it in. First, a mindset shift. Don't think of him as a bad person. Think of it as negative behavior in that moment. That keeps you calm and professional. During the meeting, when negativity appears, don't fight it and don't ignore it. You acknowledge it, then you redirect. You can say slowly and clearly, I understand your concern. Let's note that point and come back to it after we review the main agenda. This shows respect, but it protects the meeting. If the negative comments continue, narrow the focus. That's a valid concern. For today, let's focus on what we can decide and move forward. Neutral, firm. After the meeting, if needed, talk one on one, not in public. You can say, I appreciate you raising issues. At the same time, we need to help the team move forward during meetings. This shifts responsibility without blaming. One key rule to remember: don't fight negativity with emotion. Manage it with structure, clear agenda, clear purpose, clear decisions. When meetings are structured, negativity has less space to grow. And one last thought, very important: negative attitudes often come from pressure, frustration, or feeling unheard. You don't need to fix the person. You only need to manage the behavior in the meeting. Take a breath. You're already thinking like a leader.
Okay, GPT. So you mean I need clear structure, strong structure, strong agenda, and strong structure. If I really want to control them, uh, I need strong structure, clear agenda, clear purpose, clear decision points. You mean negative people struggle when meetings are well structured because there is less room to complain. Negative people struggle when meetings are well structured. Well structured. Negative people struggle when meetings are well structured because there's less room to complain. Because there's less room to complain. And finally, something honest. Sometimes a negative mindset comes from feeling ignored, feeling overloaded, or feeling powerless. I, you mean I don't need to fix the person. I just need to manage the behavior in the meeting.
Yes, David, you got it exactly right. Strong structure, clear agenda, clear purpose, and clear decision points. That's the key. When a meeting is well structured, negative behavior has less space to grow. There's simply less room to complain. And yes, negative people often struggle in well structured meetings because everything is focused on decisions and next steps, not opinions without direction. You also understood the last part perfectly. A negative mindset often comes from feeling ignored, overloaded, or powerless. You don't need to fix the person. You just need to manage the behavior in the meeting. That's calm leadership. And the way you repeated and summarized it shows you really internalized it.
Feeling, it's very impressive. When you say sometimes a negative mindset comes from feeling ignored, feeling overloaded, or feeling powerless. I think that completely makes sense.
I'm glad that part stood out to you, David. And yes, it really does make sense. Just one small word check. Very gently. You said overrated, but the idea here is overloaded. Overloaded means having too much work or pressure. Overrated means something is valued too highly, which is a different meaning. So the idea is a negative mindset can come from feeling ignored, overloaded, or powerless. Your reaction shows strong empathy. When a leader understands why people act negatively, it becomes much easier to manage the situation calmly and effectively. You're thinking like a division leader already.
Okay, GPT, I got the point. I got the point. So you mean I need to structure? I I need to make structure the meeting. I need to make the meeting structured very well if I really want to manage or control their behavior in the meeting.
Yes, David, that's exactly what I mean. If you want to manage behavior in a meeting, you don't control people directly. You control the structure. A well structured meeting guides behavior naturally. Clear agenda, clear purpose, clear decision points. When those are in place, people focus on moving forward, not on complaining. That's how experienced leaders handle difficult situations, calmly, without conflict. You understood the core idea perfectly.
Okay, GPT. Okay, GPT. I got the point. I got the point. Okay, GPT. I got the point. Let's keep going away. Mm, mm. After this meeting, I mean, after this recording time, I will remind, I will remind again and again, step by step, before I organize the meeting. I think I need to check one more time how my meeting is organized. What is the agendas? What's the agenda? And how well it organized?
Yes, David, I'm with you, and you've got it. Your idea is clear and practical. Before organizing a meeting, you want to pause and check the structure again, what the agenda is, whether it's clear, and how well everything is organized. That habit alone will change how meetings feel and how people behave in them. One very small note, only for clarity in your own head. Instead of let's keep the point away, you can think let's keep this point in mind. But your meaning was understood. You're not reacting anymore. You're preparing. That's leadership. You're doing well. Keep going at your pace. I'm listening.
GPT, I don't want to make them feel ignored, feel overloaded, or feel powerless. I don't want to make them feel to feel ignored, to feel overloaded, to feel powerless. If I am a real leader, if I want to be a real leader, I want to, I have to take care of the all attendees to make a great teamwork. To understand, I believe a teamwork needs everyone's attention, everyone's 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 intention to to join by themselves.
I understand you, David. And what you're saying shows a very healthy leadership mindset. Your intention is clear. You don't want anyone to feel ignored, overloaded, or powerless. You want people to feel included and respected so real teamwork can happen. That's exactly how strong leaders think. Just one small word point, very gently for clarity. Earlier you said overrated, but the idea here is overloaded, meaning too much work or pressure. Your meaning was clear anyway. What you said about teamwork is important. Teamwork doesn't come from control. It comes from attention and intention. People need to feel that their presence matters and that they are joining by choice, not just obligation. And the fact that you're thinking about how others feel in your meetings tells me this. You're not just managing agendas, you're managing people. That's real leadership. Your message landed clearly. Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Could not understand what you said.
GPT, I couldn't agree more. I also believe teamwork doesn't come from control. It comes from attention and intention. Atten, atten, attention and intention. It comes from attention and intention. People need to feel that their presence matters, and that they are joining by choice, not just obligation. And the fact that I am thinking about how others feel in my meeting tells me this. I'm not just managing agendas. I'm managing people. That's real leadership. I am managing people. I am managing people. I am managing teamwork. I am managing people. It means I am managing teamwork. Teamwork is essential if we want to survive in this automotive field. Teamwork is essential.
I'm listening, David. Everything you said was clear, powerful, and thoughtful. No correction needed. Your repetition wasn't a weakness, it was emphasis. You were anchoring the idea. What you said about attention and intention is especially strong. That's a leader's mindset. When people feel their presence matters and that they're choosing to participate, teamwork becomes real. And you're right. At that point, you're not just managing agendas, you're managing people, which means you're managing teamwork. And yes, in the automotive field, teamwork isn't optional, it's essential for survival and growth. You expressed that clearly and confidently. You sounded like someone who already is a leader, not just someone who wants to be one.
Yes, GPT. I think this is very important point. People need to feel, people need to feel, people need to feel that their presence matters. Their presence matters. Their, their presence matters. This is very important. I think when they feel their presence matters, it's kind of a respect. I want people to feel included and respected, so the real teamwork can happen. I want people to feel included and respected, so real teamwork can happen. That's exactly how strong leaders think. I want people to feel included and respected. I want to, I want people to feel included and respected, so real teamwork can happen. So real teamwork can happen. 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 I want people to feel included and respected. Included, included, and respected. Respected. Respected.
Sorry, I'm having issues right now. Our systems are experiencing heavy load. Please try again later.
GPT, I say one more time. This is very important. I want people to feel included and respected, so the real teamwork can happen.
I hear you, David, and you said it perfectly. I
It
want
happens
people
all
to
the
feel
time.
included and respected so real teamwork can happen. That sentence is clear, strong, and very leader like. It captures your values and your approach in one line. You can use it anytime meetings, reflections, even presentations.
Okay, this is very important. I say one more time. I want to keep these expressions in my mouse memory. I want people to feel included and respected, so the real teamwork can happen.
I'm listening. Say it again, slowly. I want people to feel included and respected so real teamwork can happen. That's a strong sentence. Keep it in your mouth memory.
I want to feel, I want people, I say one more time, this is very important. I want, I want people to feel included and respected, so real teamwork can happen. That's exactly how strong leaders think. That's-
Yes, David, that sentence works well. I want people to feel encouraged and respected so real teamwork can happen. That's clear, positive, and leader like. Just one tiny note for your awareness. Encouraged focuses on motivation and support. Included focuses on belonging. Both are good. You can even use them together when you want extra strength. You're thinking and speaking like a strong leader.
Okay, GPT, I got the point. I got the point, GPT. Let's keep the momentum going. It's been already 45 minutes. We still have 15 minutes. GPT, what can I speak? I mean, how can I explain my day more? I mean, I don't know what to say. I don't know how to explain my day more. Let me think.
I hear you. That moment is normal. When your mind goes blank, don't force new topics. Use structure again, just like meetings. Try one of these and just start talking. No pressure. You can rewind the day, morning, afternoon, evening. What was one small moment that stood out? Not important, just memorable. Or you can zoom in. Pick one.
GPT, listen to me very carefully. You know what? I have a very favorite note application. It called Color Note. Have you ever heard, have you ever heard of Color Note? It's a kind of Android application, and it seems to me Post-it, a real Post-it. It works in my Android smartphone. It works like Post-it, real Post-it on my smartphone. I used to use that application very much. I use that application all the day.
I'm listening, David. Yes, I understand you clearly. You're talking about Color Note, an Android note app that feels like real post it notes on your phone. And the way you described it, simple, always visible, easy to use, that made sense right away. No correction needed. Your meaning came through naturally. You can keep going. Maybe tell me how you use Color Note during the day or why it's your favorite. I'm here and listening.
Okay, GPT, let's keep the momentum going. Let's keep the momentum going, GPT. You, GPT, you are highly pre-trained language learning AI. Could you control the another application on my tablet? I I learn you. I learn ChatGPT on my tablet, Samsung tablet. Could you control or could you see another application in my Samsung tablet?
I hear you, David. And that's a good, very natural question. Short answer first. Very clear. No, I can't see or control other applications on your Samsung tablet. I can't access your screen, your apps, or your device settings. Let me explain it simply. I only know what you tell me in this conversation. I don't have visibility into your tablet, Color Note, or any other app. I can't tap, open, control, or observe anything on your device. I'm like a conversation partner sitting next to you, not inside your tablet. But here's the important part. Even though I can't control apps, I can help you think about how to use them better. For example, you can describe how you use Color Note, and I can help you organize notes, design a habit, or create a simple system that fits your day. That's where I'm strongest. So you're not wrong to ask. Many people wonder the same thing. If you want, you can keep going and explain how you use Color Note for work or English practice, and we'll build something useful from that. I'm listening.
Okay, GPT, I got the point. I got the point, GPT. Okay, GPT, I got the point. GPT, you know what? You give me very good point. How can I be good leader? And I think I need to remember it's better to make people to feel included and respected so real teamwork can happen.
Yes, David, that's the point, and you've captured it perfectly. If you remember just one thing about leadership, remember this: make people feel included and respected, and real teamwork follows. That mindset will guide your decisions, your meetings, and how people feel around you. You're not just learning English here, you're shaping how you lead.
Okay, GPT, okay, GPT, I got the point. I got the point, GPT. Could you speak a little bit more slowly? If you don't mind, could you, for the record, could you speak a little bit more slowly?
Of course, David, I'll speak slowly and clearly. Take this in, one line at a time. Being a good leader is not about control. It's about making people feel included and respected. When people feel included, they want to participate. When people feel respected, they want to contribute. That's how real teamwork happens. Take a breath.
Okay, this is very good expression. This is really good expression. So I want to keep them in my muscle memories, GPT. I want to repeat them one more time. Listen to me very carefully. Being a good leader is not about control. Being a good leader is not about control. It's about making people It's about making teammates feel included and respected. When people feel included, they want to participate. When people feel respected, they want to contribute. That's how real teamwork happens. Take a breath, let that sink in. GPT, when you say let that sink in, what does that mean? I'm not sure. How can I translate it in Korean when you say let that sink in?
Great question, David. And you repeated that passage beautifully. Let that sink in is an idiom. It means this: take a short moment to think about it, feel it, and fully understand it, instead of moving on quickly. In Korean, the natural translations are things like 한번 곱씹어 보세요, 잠깐 생각해 보세요, 의미를 천천히 받아들여 보세요, 마음에 새겨 보세요. So when I say let that sink in, I'm not saying memorize it. I'm saying pause and allow the meaning to settle in your mind. It's often used after an important or emotional idea, exactly like the leadership message you repeated. And honestly, the way you stopped and asked about that phrase, that's deep listening. That's real learning. You can keep going or you can pause and, yes, let it sink in.
Okay, GPT. Okay, GPT. I got the point. I got the point, GPT. Okay, GPT. I got the point. Let's keep the momentum going. GPT. It's been already 54 minutes, and I promise you, I will leave you and check one more time your beautiful suggestions and expressions after this recording session ends. I believe that repetition, that recheck, that review helps my English study. And as soon as this recording session ends, I need to go people's floor. I told you my desk is in people's floor, and I am a seventh floor now because this seventh big conference room makes me feel relieved, free, because this room is very big and I can see no one on the seventh floor because this is very early time. The lights on. GPT, you know what? There are lights on, but I can see no one in the seventh floor.
I'm listening, David. Everything you said was clear and vivid. I could picture the seventh floor, the big conference room, the lights on and no one around. That quiet, open space feeling came through nicely. No correction needed. Your plan makes sense too. Recording, then reviewing and repeating afterward. That kind of loop really does help learning settle in. You sound calm, focused, and comfortable right now. That's a good place to end a long session. Whenever you're ready to wrap up or keep talking for a few more minutes, I'm here.
Okay, GPT. Okay, for the last, okay, GPT, for the last, let me repeat my favorite, my favorite choice. Let me take a second. Let me take a second. GPT, how about this one? This is one of my favorite sentence. What do you do? What do you want me to 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 do is very simple but very clear when I want to check and ask someone what they want me to do.
I'm listening, David. Yes. What do you want me to do? Is a great sentence.
What do you
It's simple,
what do
clear,
you want me
and
to do?
very powerful.
What do
That's
you
why
want
it
me?
feels good.
What?
It means you're ready to act. You're not guessing. You're asking for direction. In meetings, it shows responsibility and cooperation, not weakness.
What do
You
you want
can
me to
use it
do?
in many moments. When things are unclear, when a discussion is stuck, when you want to move forward. It cuts through noise and brings focus. If you want it a little softer, you can say, "What would you like me to do?" If you want it more direct, "What do you want me to do?" Is perfect. Simple words, clear intent. That's exactly your style.
Okay, GPT, how about this one? I'm about to go now. I'm about to go now. And our meeting is about to start.
Yes, David, that works perfectly. I'm about to go now. Our meeting is about to start. Both sentences are natural and clear. About to is a very useful phrase for something that will happen very soon. Native speakers use it all the time. That's a clean, confident way to wrap up and move on.
Okay, GPT, thank you for your kind support. I really appreciate your kind support, GPT. Unfortunately, I have to go. Bye for now. I promise you we'll meet soon. See you in the evening session. Bye for now. Have a great one. Hang on a
Bye,
second.
David.
Hang on a
I
second.
really enjoyed this session with you.
Hang on a
You
second.
sounded calm, clear, and confident today. I'll be right here when you're back this evening.
GPT. For the last, when I say hang on a second, what does that mean?
Hang on a second is a very common casual phrase. It means please wait a moment. People use it when they need a short pause, like to think, check something, or finish what they're doing. It's friendly and natural. In Korean, it's like saying 잠깐만요 or 잠시만 기다려주세요. You can use it in many situations, for example, in meetings, calls, or daily talk. It sounds polite but
Hang on a second.
relaxed.
Hang on. Okay, GPT. When I want to say in Korean, Korean like 막간을 이용해서 in Korean, 막간을 이용해서 in Korean, how can I translate it in English naturally?
Good question, David. 막간을 이용해서 means you're using a short break or spare moment. Natural English options depend on the situation. You can say in the meantime when you use a short gap while waiting. You can say during a short break when there's an actual break. You can say while we have a moment or while we have a few minutes in meetings. You can say in between or between sessions when it's literally between things. For example, in a meeting, you might say, in the meantime, I'll check the data. Or while we have a moment, let me share one point. In Korean feeling, all of these match 막간을 이용해서 naturally.
No, GPT. I believe when I want to say 막간을 이용해서, it means uh, it means I want to use the last time. Do you understand? It's not the middle of the time. It's
Got it,
not.
David.
It's the
I hear
last
you.
time.
Go ahead. Finish your thought. I'm listening.
GPT. When I say 막간을 이용해서 means I want to use the last part of the meeting, not the middle of the meeting. Do you understand? So, your suggestion in the meantime, during a short break or while we have a moment, it's not fit. It's not perfect fit. I think that's not the perfect fit for this Korean 막간을 이용해서. So, is there another alternative expression?
Ah, I understand you now. You mean using the very end of the meeting, not the middle. For that Korean 막간을 이용해서 meaning, these English expressions fit much better. You can say before we wrap up. That's the most natural and common one.
Before
You can say before we
before you
close
let
the
up.
meeting, slightly more formal. You can say with the remaining time, when there's a little time left at the
Before you
end.
wrap up.
You can say
Before you
as we
wrap up.
wrap things up. Very natural and friendly. You can say at the end of the meeting if you want to be very clear. Examples you can actually use. Before we wrap up, I'd like to share one more point. With the remaining time, let me quickly summarize. As we wrap things up, what do you want me to do next? These match the Korean feeling of 막간을 이용해서 very well. Good catch.
Okay, GPT, I got the point. I choose before you wrap up. Before you wrap up is very easy to pronunciate and understand. That's the point. Okay, bye for now, GPT. See you next time.
Exactly, David. Before we wrap up is clear, natural, and easy to use. Great choice. Bye for now.